you're here. You were asking how I knew the young woman you met by the river was wearing a hood.
Yes.
Here, look down at the bottom of the baths. It's a little hard to make out in this light. If only we could see. Oh, what a marvelous lamp.
Oh my.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
Somebody waking up by a river in a forest to find a hooded figure with a coin. It's just as you described it, only your pronunciation is a little off. The name you heard wasn't Karen. It was Charon.
Well, that's a
As
bit of a
Charon,
coincidence.
the ferryman of the dead.
Bit of a coincidence.
Charon, who in exchange for the right coin...
Wow, how long did it take them to think that
helps
up?
the newly deceased cross the Styx, the river that separates the land of the living from the land of the dead.
When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, but all I found was some loose change. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute.
Haha, endless commute.
Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. I take it you know what this means.
This place is the underworld?
I'm afraid so. It's all starting to make sense. All these people whose last memory was running.
I
from
had
the
wondered if
fires
that meant
toward
they'd
the river. It seems
drowned.
None of them escaped with their lives after all. Perhaps we should be grateful they don't remember their final moments. It also tells us that the Golden Rule is the work of Pluto, the god of the underworld, and why his epithet has always been Father of Riches. I know it's a lot to take in, and you look as if you have questions, so I'll try to answer them if I can.
So we're dead.
That was my first thought too. In the old stories, the underworld was where the souls of the deceased were taken. But it was also possible for the living to reach it without dying, if they were particularly fearless. So I'm afraid I don't know.
What can you tell me about Charon?
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting you're not from here. If you were Roman, or even Greek, you would know these
I do know the
stories.
story, and I'm
Each
neither.
of them is slightly different, whether the storyteller was Plato, Homer, Virgil, or Ovid. But they always involved the souls of the dead meeting a grim ferryman named Charon on the bank of a river. It was said that he'd help the new arrival cross, only if they could pay him with a coin, an obol. That's why it was once our custom to bury our loved ones with a coin in their mouths. Charon's obol, we called it. Of course, an obol was a kind of Greek coin, because we inherited this knowledge from the Greeks. The only difference is that they spelled it with a kappa, which I suppose means Kharon is closer to the original spelling.
Why didn't you all recognize Charon immediately?
To be fair, the ferryman isn't exactly
Technically
as
it'd be
the poets
Charon,
described.
but whatever.
And he,
Semantics.
she, they seem to appear to different people in different guises. You say you saw a young woman named Karen with a hood. And I once heard Kabash.
Hey, we
mention a
haven't said anything about
stranger in a
Kabash.
ram headdress
Thank you
named Kerti.
for reminding
And
me.
Rufius described meeting a stranger named Kamut Tabal wearing an eagle headdress. But whatever form this stranger took, they were always wearing a hood of some sort, and their name always began with a K sound. I suspect the only way you'll solve this riddle is if your paths cross again.
As in, I get out of here and have a chat to good old Karen. Why are there so few people in the underworld?
Good question. Let's see. In the stories, Charon would always require a coin as payment for passage across the river. But that never made any sense to me. What does an ancient immortal being need with coins? In our case, it seems Charon didn't take the coins we had. He or she merely checked we had one in our possession. So, maybe there's something special about the coins each of us had on us. That might explain why we wound up here, but so many others did not.
Were you trying to keep this from me?
No. I mean, I had my suspicions, especially after Livia's ramblings.
She talks about
but I would
Cerberus.
never have figured it out without your help. I promise you.
Okay.
Now that we know where we are, we have to figure out what to do about it. If we don't want to be cast into gold for eternity. We don't have much to go on. except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the underworld. Hercules, the demigod and son of Jupiter. Orpheus, a Thracian poet. Sisyphus, a king of Ephyra. And Aeneas, a Trojan hero. Hercules was able to leave the underworld because he cowed its god with his strength. Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. They persuaded the goddess of the underworld, Proserpina, to help them escape. And finally, Aeneas was able to escape with the help of a spirit guide, who led him through a secret gate. So it seems you have 2 options: to confront the god of the underworld head-on, or find a way to escape with the help of Proserpina or some other guide.
Does this have anything to do with the obelisk? Because the obelisk had 4 tablets missing from it. She just gave me 4 options. Do I have to complete each of those tasks to get the tablet? But what does that got to do with the obelisk? What does fixing the obelisk do? Can't we just escape the way we came in? I've noticed you seem uncomfortable calling the god of the underworld by his name. Why is that? Ask all the questions.
It's a reasonable question, but the problem is, this place is fairly well designed to keep us here. There's no way to climb up the shaft. And even if you could
Wink,
build
wink.
a ladder big enough, just trying it would break the golden rule. We know that, thanks to the writings left behind by those who've tried. All Romans try to avoid saying it, and the reason is quite simple. He might hear us.
And?
You may refer to him as Pluto, if you wish, but you'll only be calling attention to yourself. Do so at your own peril.
Fine. Tell me more about confronting Pluto head-on.
Shh! Is everyone so blunt where you're from? Oh. That option would be the boldest, but also the only way to learn the truth about the Golden Rule, and maybe even put an end to it. As I said, Hercules managed to overpower the god of the underworld, but he was a demigod. Forgive my candor, but you are no Hercules.
Right, you are. Hercules couldn't manipulate time or turn organic matter into gold.
Are you telling me that you can?
Yes.
I won't pretend to understand exactly what that means, but if that's
I'm
true,
Midas.
then perhaps you stand a
Don't know
chance.
about the time part, though.
So, if you want to confront him, I'll help you as much as I can. Who knows? Perhaps your name will be uttered in the same sentence as Hercules one day. But first, you'd need an audience with you-know-who, and for that, you'll need to enter the great
think I'll take the other route,
temple
please.
overlooking the city.
No.
The problem is, the door has been sealed shut for as long as I've lived here, and there doesn't even seem to be a keyhole. I suspect the answer lies in the desecrated obelisk in front of it. I'm not sure if you noticed, but there are 4 plaques
Yes.
missing from its base.
I'm aware
It
of
looks
this.
as though somebody, or a series of somebodies, forcibly removed them, and in doing so, dishonored and angered our divine keeper. If you could recover and replace all 4 of those missing plaques, I imagine he might be willing to receive an audience again.
So I can see at least 3 endings to the game so far. The first is free Centilla, we kill Sentius, steal the key, and flee through the aqueducts. Number 2, we free Dury, get his key, take it to the upper cistern, and somehow find a way out through the question mark. Ending 3. And ending number 4 would be this ending. The obelisk. What can you tell me about the obelisk?
It's the towering stone monument with 4 sides and a pyramid-shaped head that stands before the great temple, a dedication to the god of this place. You'll find them all over Rome, but of course they were looted from Egypt many years ago. It seems one of them made its way here too, although how is a mystery. However, this one is unusual in that each of the 4 sides is decorated in a different style: Roman, Greek,
I didn't pay attention
Egyptian,
actually, I just saw the Egyptian
and
side.
another I don't recognize.
I'll have to go back and have a look at it.
That means you'll need to recover 4 different plaques.
Oh.
Roman, Greek, Egyptian, and a 4th, a mystery plaque.
Okay, where would I find the Roman plaque?
Good question. To answer that, we first need to ask who would have defaced the obelisk in the first place. It would have had the god's name engraved into it, so it may be that whoever desecrated it wanted that name to be forgotten. And there's only one group of people I know of who might want to do that. There's a cult in Rome that often argued there is only one true god. Theirs, of course. They've been known to start fires, as well as deface religious monuments whose existence challenged their beliefs.
Error 5.
If I were you, I'd go looking for them. Of course, they've all been in hiding since the fire last year, so finding them won't be easy.
God, I don't remember.
But I did hear a rumor they have a secret shrine somewhere in the city. Perhaps, if you could find that, you might be able to recover the
Well, I've got 2
Roman
things
pact.
to shoot with my golden arrows, so maybe one of those will be the hidden location. Where would I find the Greek plug?
I don't know. But perhaps you should begin your search with the local Greek fellow, Georgius. His store is in the forum.
That's almost racist. It's just ask Dooley.
Perhaps Kabash, our Egyptian
He's
resident,
missing.
will be able to tell us.
And I've had no
Unfortunately, he
clues about where he
disappeared
went.
weeks ago. But I did hear Aurelia is peddling rumors about him at the tavern. So perhaps you could talk to her. Or just take a look in his room.
I looked in his room and it got me nowhere. I mean, I'll go have another look. I guess I can specifically ask her about him.
I'm afraid you're on your own with that one. But perhaps finding the other 3 will illuminate the way.
Okay. Tell me more about escaping with the help of Proserpina or a guide.
As I mentioned, both
make that
Orpheus
4
and Sisyphus were
endings.
said to have persuaded Proserpina to help them escape, and Aeneas was guided to the exit. The problem is, those are the stories of a poet, a self-aggrandizing king, and a brawler about their own heroic deeds, so they should be taken with a grain of salt. First, Proserpina. What we do know about her is, well, it's a grim tale. It's said the god of the underworld abducted and dragged her here against her will, forcing her into marriage.
So she might be willing to work against him to help us?
If the stories are true, then I suppose so. The problem is, how do we communicate with her without being noticed by her captor? Leaving that aside for a moment, there is also the possibility of a spirit guide. I don't suppose you've come across one of those in your travels?
I hear the female statues whispering to me every now and then.
Truly? And you're only bringing this up
I
now?
thought you'd think me crazy.
And again, I suppose you were worried I'd think you were as
Yes.
mad as Navia.
That wouldn't be
Can
cray-cray.
you tell me more? Is it the same voice?
Yes.
What kinds of thing does it
It gives me
say?
hints and help. It's always the same voice and she's helpful, if a little cryptic.
Fascinating. Perhaps she's a benevolent spirit. Or perhaps... Perhaps you're hearing the voice of Proserpina herself. If she has indeed been abducted, it would make sense for her to speak in cryptic whispers to avoid detection. Tell me, has she told you anything that might lead you to the way out?
I've already found a way to escape, I have.
Truly? Then why are you still here?
Because that path will result in the deaths of nearly everyone here, and I don't want that. Oh, with, Scintilla.
Ah, I see. Then it seems you have made a great sacrifice for all of us, friend. I admire your compassion. Truly. Thank you. But unfortunately, I'm afraid your only other option will be to confront you-know-who.
You know who. Ha! Alright.
All right. I would suggest not discussing this with anyone. The best we can do for them is to let them remain oblivious for as long as possible. As for Livia, it seems she's been shouldering the weight of this terrible secret all
Finally.
this time. Perhaps it would comfort her to know she's not alone.
Maybe, yeah, okay. Well, I will chat to Livia first.
In any case, time is of the
Yeah,
essence.
no, let's call the
so
election.
you'd best begin.
Let's go.
May
Let's call the
Fortuna
election.
guide you. Although you may not need her.
I need to
with
see how many people are
Proserpina
going to vote for
on your side.
Galerius. Which is to say, absolutely nobody.
Ave again.
Election.
It must be. It'll be. But why do you ask?
Can we start the election now?
As I said, I'm planning.
Holding it earlier may prevent conflict between the voters.
Yes, I have overheard some rather unpleasant arguments. The last thing we need here is additional conflict. Very well. I'll get things started right away.
Does anybody vote for Galerius? Is what I'm trying to find out. Yes, it means we're going to have to start again. Oh, God, we have to get rid of Malleolus freaking again. Well, actually, until I can figure out how to help Galerius, people vote for Galerius. I don't really need to, do I? I know, and I'm working on it, lady. It's just, it's not as easy as you seem to think it is. I don't know how to get the money for Darius? God, I can't remember these dudes' names. Alright, sorry. Yep, loading, my bad. I don't know how to... I mean, I've got money, but not enough for him. I'm still 500 denarii short. I don't know where I can get that kind of money. I mean, I know where I can get that kind of money, but it requires me to die. Wait, what happens?
Citizens, it is time.
What happens?
Let
if
us meet
this
to
gets
elect
done?
our magistrate.
What's
Time to go to the theater.
but what happens? Because normally the time ends once the voting is done. Will it end again as somebody commit a crime still? Pray to Bedius. He's an absolute dick. Demetrius, I don't know how they pronounce their names. Demetrius? I don't know. They're all too slow. Look at Stentius. Sorry, Sentius. Stentius. Apologies. I just called you Stentius. I guess your outfit kind of reminded me of Stentor from a distance. Oh yeah, we still need Rufius. We need Demetrius. We're still short 2 men over here. Horatius and... don't know who else. Come on guys, I haven't got all day. I really don't. There he is. Take your time, buddy. Oh, that would be Galerius' spot. And he's no longer taking his spot. Right. Wait, doesn't Malleolus still have to roll?
We have a
Vote?
qualified body of voters gathered here
Probably not.
to elect the city's magistrate.
Of course, Fabia. She can't vote. She's a woman. My bad.
Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee.
So I've got to sway some of these guys.
Marcus Malleolus Gurges withdrew his
I only know how to sway him.
earlier today.
I don't have
As
the money
agreed,
for it.
We shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius,
Sentius.
Dacius,
Sentius.
Virgil,
Sentius.
Rufius.
It's an absolute wipe.
Sentius.
Unsurprised.
Citizens,
So
you
what
have
happens,
made
though?
Your decision. Sextus Sentius Imperiosus.
My fellow citizens, you've placed your trust in me once again, and you won't regret it. I vow that each day henceforth will be
What's-
just
Is he gonna kill somebody?
and I will deliver.
You and your rival, whatever your name is, you're responsible for this, aren't you? Nobody likes Caput Murday foreigners interfering in an election.
Shut up and let the magistrate speak.
Malleolus is going to be magistrate by the end of the day.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Just stay out of our way.
Oh god, are they gonna kill...
Wait, I will not allow you to
Who are
do
we
this.
killing?
You're showing your
Are we
true
killing
colours now,
him or are we
princess.
killing him?
Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies. It is time the golden rule was exposed for what
So
it
he
is.
still
A
usurps the
children's
goddamn
fable,
rule.
Exploited by a treacherous
Only when
leader
he
to
wins.
instill
So
fear
something
in
else
all
happens
of
when
us.
Galerius wins.
Golden rule is real, you idiot.
Shut up, all of you.
This music really
The
needs to change.
magistrate has spoken. I'm gonna enjoy killing you, old man.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh, wait. Ah! Get out of my way, bitch. I'm now stuck. Can I shoot her? I want to get into there. I was hoping she would move, but no, she just animates, which is not particularly useful. I was hoping she'd come out of the passageway. No. Okay, we're back here again. Oh, we have to go through this stupid vote again? Bloody hell, what a shit place to load. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. Well, let's go do something else while the election takes place, because that shit takes way too long. Let's go down the bottom and shoot those things that we need to shoot. I only remember where one of them is, though. So this could take a while. Don't know where I'm getting your denarii from. I don't know how to get anybody else to vote for me. Wait, what's the point in getting him as denarii? Because I'd have to pay him off every single time. Oh, frig. I don't know what I'm doing. Where were we going? It was over here, wasn't it? Okay. Abandoned chest. Oh, we got the money. That's something. It's not going to help me, though. Oh. There's a second bottle of wine. What am I supposed to do with that? I don't know. Don't really know where I'm trying to get with this. Yeah, it's that. I was hoping we'd find like the secret spot of the Christians, but no. Maybe that's the one that's deeper inside the place. I don't remember where to go though. Shit, I really don't remember where to go. I don't think there's really time to do this. This just takes me up, right? To there. So lost. Are you guys actually doing the vote? Oh. She just ran out, but oh. Forgot about this one as well. She ran out, but they're not doing the vote. Oh, thank God for that. What do I get from here? An old chest with more money and some arrows. No, I said down, please. Thank you. Well, we can now pay off Rufio, but... Rufio. What's his stupid name? I doubt Darius? That's not gonna help. Oh yeah, right, I need to get over there, so I need to figure out how to get there. It's gonna be this way somewhere. Except going down probably wasn't the right idea. I feel like I've gone the complete and utter wrong way. Here we go. This is where I want to go, I think. Yes, yep. Hello, strange person. And what might you be doing in a place like this? If I could just bloody get up. Splat. Hi. Wait. Why is she in here?
What are you doing here?
Wait, this is the shrine. This is the Christian shrine. That's right. She was a Christian. Forgot about
I
that.
said, please leave. You're trespassing.
It's a fish stone disc. That's not what I want. Bust. It's of Minerva. Haha. Is this it? No. There. Roman plaque. A plaque bearing the Latin inscription. Pluto, father of riches. Yoink. Ha 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 ha. Mine. Da-da-da-da. Solved it all on my own. Don't really know which door I want to take. Can't really remember where anything takes me. Oh, and that's why the whispering wants me to talk to the priestess. This is not where I want to be. I'm so lost. Again. How do I get out of here? Okay, definitely not the way I wanted to go, but we are out. And that's all that bloody matters. I'm not going through there again, that's for sure. Alrighty. So I can pay him his gold, which just seems stupid. But I can't do anything else. You'd think that after fixing the rheumatism of Rufius, he'd be like way more helpful. And I get that the trade-off of that was to treat Virgil nicer, but still. I don't know.
Citizen.
Hi. Was there anything over here I had to shoot? No. I just don't really remember where there were things that I could shoot and where there were things I couldn't shoot. That's Sisyphus. Hey. Can't really tell the difference. What's this supposed to be? I have no idea what that's supposed to be. It kind of looks Egyptian, but this side's Egyptian, so I'm very confused. So this side or the other side? I hope that was the correct side, because it's where it's bloody gone now. We'll save that there. I just don't know how to do this. I don't know why it's so freaking hard. I mean, talking to Olivia is easy. I don't know how to stop Ulpius from killing himself. Because no matter how many times I stop Malleolus, he doesn't seem to give a shit about it. And it kind of seems tied to the fact that Yulia was broken and she wouldn't do anything. When I saved her, she just lay down. She didn't get up and chat to me. She was moody. So unless she's up again, I mean, he's dead, so it doesn't really matter at this point. I don't really know how to save them. Wait, wasn't there something here I could do? No, I must have just been remembering up top. And is there any point helping and paying him if I can't get anyone else to bloody do it? Well, now she's bloody up. You're a bit late, you idiot.
Oh, it's you. Was there something you...
What do you think about the golden rule?
Oh, priestess at Quatia, what? But if that... I mean, I've seen Malleolus. They've got people running scared. I doubt it. I suppose... No.
Okay, bye. She's useless. I just don't see how paying
Wonder how much one of
him
these statues is worth on the outside.
is going to help in future in any way. I don't know how to help Virgil. I can't get anybody to vote except him. Well, help me with the stupid statue, would you?
Hello again, my son.
Do you know where I might find a Greek plaque?
And in a city full of Romans, you are asking me? Because I am Greek. Let me tell you something about Greeks and Romans. My name is Georgios, yes. But the Romans, they do not care. They hear me say Georgios, and they think, ah, he must mean Georgius. Good Roman name. They do this all the time. They see us worshipping Zeus, they copy us, but call him Jupiter. They take
Why are
him
you
and call him
going on a
Pluto,
big
Persephone,
rant at me?
Proserpina. I
What's
am
it got to do with
flattered
me
that they
asking if you
copy
know
our
where a Greek
ideas,
plaque
but
is?
why must they change the names? Do they want credit for making it all up?
Why are you
Do they
going
want to forget where it came from? At first, I pull my hair out. After a while, I give up, and I become Georgius the Roman. I accept the world is Roman now. Plus, I have no hair left to pull. But my point is this. If you want to know who stole an old Greek name, look no further than the sticky-fingered Romans. The plague you seek was pilfered from a collection of old Greek relics by none other than Dully. He cannot help it. Like a typical Roman, he likes shiny things, especially those that once belonged to my people.
Oh, wow.
And besides, it makes him happy. So I say, let him keep it. I believe he still has it with him, in his cell.
He's not going to give it
just
to me.
opposite the Temple of Demeter.
I need to free him first.
Sendius, I suppose. I wouldn't say...
I
Nothing.
can't change his vote. Can't change anyone's vote but his. Nothing's up to me. Nothing is working, lady. Why won't anybody vote for you?
Hello.
About the Greek plaque in your cell.
Do you like it? It's shiny, innit? It makes me happy just
Yeah,
looking
well,
at
I'd like
it.
to steal it. May I please have it?
But if I gave it to you, then I wouldn't have it anymore, and I'd be sad.
Alright, what's it gonna take for you to give it to me?
Well, if you get me out of here, then I wouldn't need it anymore because I'd already be happy. Then you could have it.
Shit.
And you'd be happy
Now it's
too.
tied into the Galerius story. Ugh.
Galerius already like, I don't think.
I don't think he likes you either.
Yeah, Galerius will let me out. Then you can have my plaque, and everyone will be happy.
I can't get anybody to vote for him though. Took away your treasure.
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he gave all around.
Well, this is infuriating. Positively infuriating. I don't know how. I need a majority of like 3 out of 5. And I can't get a majority of 3 out of 5. I can get 1 once. Because he's just going to want me to pay him every single freaking time. And I've got these stupid golden eggs that I can't do bloody anything with. I just don't know what to do. I can get literally... There's no way for him
You again.
to vote for anyone other than Sentius. Because... Why would I ask him where I found our own plot? I've already got it.
Cynthia.
Because it's a military man. Nothing I do changes this. I am just at a goddamn loss, and it's really irking. I thought I had hints turned on, by the way. Where are your stupid hints? Enabled, they say. Enabled. Haven't seen a single one the entire game. Because I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. I need a hint now. How to get these bloody men on Galerius' side.